So hello guys, in this session I am going to talk about what is meant by CSS and why to use them. So before going further, I would like to tell you one thing, that I assume that you have a very basic knowledge of HTML5. So let us start by creating an index.html file to show you difference what is meant by CSS and what is the difference between a page with CSS and without CSS. So I have my text editor open here, and for your information that I am using a Sublime Text 2 as my web development text editor. I will create a new file that is, let's save it as index.html. So let me create a basic skeleton of HTML. As you know, assume that you know this HTML, and let us call it as a first CSS demo. Great. Now let us create a heading over here, that is h1. It is called heading as a heading itself, heading 1. And let us create some dummy text over here, that is lorem ipsum. I know what is meant by lorem ipsum. I think you know too. If you don't know, just Google it. Just Google lorem ipsum, you will get it. It's just a dummy text. And I will save it, and I will open this file, this browser, and I will refresh it. As you can see that heading, h1 tag and paragraph tag is available here. But when I see this type of pages, I totally think that I am in 90s. So why do hate these white and black pages? Because in today's world, technology has improved and people are looking for a good user interaction, good user experience, which can be offered using cascading style sheets. Like just see, if it is black and white, there will be no interest in that. What if we add some margin over here, add some padding over here, and change the color of the text, and change background color, add an image background. How if we change the font size, and it will be better. So why do we need CSS? It's the main thing, that if in my terms, to in simple manner to define that, it's nothing but CSS is just a makeup to a HTML document. CSS, the full form of CSS is cascading style sheets. As in full form, we can define that it's a style sheet. We are adding styles to our HTML document. Let's get started. Let me show you what is this all about. I'm back over here, my text editor, that is Sublime Text 2. So let me tell you that in CSS there are three types of CSS, that is inline level CSS, document level CSS, and external level CSS. So what is inline level CSS? As you can see here, this is h1 tag, and we call it as a tag, and if we are applying style within that tag, we call it as an inline level CSS. Like we will be using style tag here multiple times. Style color would be blue. And if you are curious what I'm doing here, I'm just applying a color blue for heading. Now when I refresh my page, my heading 1 will be color blue. There is no magic, there is no miracle. It's just we are applying over here and it's appearing over there. Let me show you that. Let me refresh this page. Great. As you can see, my heading 1, it is in blue color. And so I hope that you understood the concept of what is meant by CSS. This is the main thing. We can apply so many styles, so many padding, margins, and we can align the text. This is the main use of CSS. So this was the first form of CSS, that is embedding the CSS within a tag, known as inline level CSS. Let me show you the second way, that is embedding document level CSS. It is embedding the CSS within the same style, within the same HTML document. Commonly document level style sheet will be written in the head using a tag known as style. Okay, let me refresh it. So here the very important parts come in. Please listen over here. When you are applying a document level style sheet or external level style sheet, you have to choose a selector. selector is nothing but the attribute you want to apply style for. See, if I want to make this paragraph as a gray color, or let me choose it as a red color for a contrast, I want to select this P. P is an attribute. I have to select it and I have to apply it. How can we do that? First go here, first select this P, and if you are applying at a document level or external level, you have to apply the styles within a curly braces. You have to enclose the attributes or properties within a curly braces. Just open and close the curly braces and press enter. Now this is known as selector. We have selected this one, and this is curly braces for just enclosing the tags, properties, or which we are going to be applied on P. So let us change its color. Color is equal to red. Let me save this and let me refresh the page. As you can see that the color has been changed to red. So I hope that you have cleared between inline level and document level. Let me show you external level. For external level, first create a new file in the same folder in which your index.html file lies, and save it as, I will call it as a mystyles.css. and notice here .css is very important because a cascading style sheet, and save it here. So let us delete this, and let us apply the style for h1 as blue. Again, h1 color blue. Let us hope that color has changed to blue of heading, that is heading 1, and let us refresh the page. As you can see that the color of heading has not changed. The problem is in inline level style sheet and document level CSS, we are going to embed the code, CSS code, within the same document, but it is not in the case of my styles, external level style sheet, because my external level style sheet and HTML files are two different files. If we want to use mystyles.css in index.html, I have to link mystyles.css in the index.html, and this can be done using a tag known as link. And here the most important attribute is href. Href is to provide the link to my CSS document. That is, in my case, the CSS document is mystyles.css. Let me write over here mystyles.css, and let me quickly save this. And now when I refresh the program, you can see that it has turned into blue. So thank you. In next session we will discuss more about CSS. Thank you.